everyone. Hope you are enjoying talks today. And it seems like many people are talking about sustainability. I think like nearly three speakers now, so I'm the third one. So before I start, I would like to ask questions like, what is the difference between sustainable and sustainability? Can anyone answer?
15 points.
I'll try. I don't really know the answer, but
Give it a go.
is one about how you source the fabric and then the other is how you complete it?
Not really. Sustainable is very difficult for us to be sustainable. For us, because we human beings, first of all, we are not sustainable. But our industry can be sustainable. That is the difference. So being sustainable and being sustainability in the industry is two different things. So when people say sustainable, people don't know the true meaning of actual what sustainable is. People are calling for, oh, I'm doing organic cotton, that is sustainable. I'm doing bamboo, that is sustainable. No, actually, we cannot be sustainable in any ways, but we can make our industry sustainable and make our planet green as possible. So that's why I'm going to address a few points in terms of the dark side of sustainability. Lately, I've been talking to a few brands and manufacturers from different parts in the UK and India as well, because I work with supply chain manufacturing in India. So when I ask questions about, what do they think about recycling polyesters, which is a very popular thing these days. But many of the factories complain like only 10 to 15% of post-consumer waste goes to processing, whereas the rest of the waste is not given to them. And those 10 to 15% of post-consumer waste are from the factory waste, not the consumer waste. So that is why I was asking the question, the lady before was talking about, H&M recycling. So just wondering, are they really recycling and processing them back into yarn and then processing the garments? So what is the evidence that we have, which is very a dark side element to look into? And in terms of cotton, yeah, so how many people know what is the difference between cotton and organic cotton? What is the difference between organic cotton and normal cotton? Yeah, pesticides, yeah, that's one factor. Yeah, anything else? No? No, anyone from manufacturing side? No? Okay. Yeah, the difference between organic cotton and the natural cotton is, the organic cotton is from natural manure. Whereas the normal cotton is, what do you call it? They use pesticides and fertilizers. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so they use fertilizers. So that's the main difference. And organic cotton grows in a very small piece of land. So when we actually look into it, when say one plot of the land is used natural manure, no pesticides and everything organic, yeah? And next to the land, we have another farming which is normally fertilized and normal pesticides. So how can we say like the land next to it is organic and the land on this side is not organic? Doesn't make sense, isn't it? Because we cannot control nature. We as human beings, we're late boarders. But in terms of nature, the soil observes what is in and around that particular environment and reflects back and gives it back in the environment. So how are we saying organic cotton is, everything is organic? So nothing is organic. So there is everything in the system. There is dark side to it from my analysis. And one more thing, which is a very important thing all the factories have raised. question. All the brands are calling for sustainability, you know. So are they giving us sustainable price? You know, that is a good question that we must look into. When people are calling sustainable, oh, I'm sustainable, we are giving fair wages to factories. So are they really providing fair wages? Are they giving right sustainable price? Sustainable price is like everyone in the supply chain must have fair wages. Whereas in the past 10 years in the industry that I've been working in supply chain, there's no fair wages. I've been asked to supply £1 landed UK t-shirts. So how come the whole team in the process will have sustainable wages? You got what I'm trying to tell you. So everything around the fashion industry is fake. I'm not joking, I'm serious. So even with designers, yes, designers, but currently if you look at it, overall view, fashion 20 years back, it was the voice of designers had the power. But today's fashion is more corporate, consumer based. So should we not think that we should bring a shift into the industry? Because we've been shifting from cotton to organic and hemp, and which is like eventually we are ruining the life of people at the bottom of the supply chain. How many farmers are like, you know, jobless, or they cannot do their crops and supply on time, and it's a very dark side. I mean, if I don't have any presentation to show today, but yeah. So end of the day, agriculture industry is getting affected, and globally, textile industry contributes second largest to the agriculture industry. If we are going down the route of recycled polyester, the polyester, whatever we're calling it, how can our industry be sustainable? We cannot be sustainable. So, yeah.
Just a question. If it was sustainable everywhere, would it take a longer time to process the garments? Because demand is quite